So you love magic. You've been doing magic maybe for a few months, maybe for a few years, but you caught the bug. You are hooked. You bought this trick, that trick. You bought this book. You read all the books. You watch the DVDs, and you've got lots of different tricks you know. But somebody just called you. They want you to come over to their house, and you're going to do a show. And you're saying to yourself, well, how do I routine them? Do I just do this trick and that trick and this trick? How do I create a seamless routine? It's a great question. One that takes years and years to answer because everyone's different. My routine probably won't work for you. Your routine probably won't work for me. We're different performers. We might use a few of the same tricks and effects, but the whole routine, the way everything blends together, it's going to be unique because all of us are unique. I mean, everyone's different. The way to do it is find your strengths, find out your character, see what you like to do. Let's say you're doing cards. I would tell you that if you're into close-up magic, you might want to mix it up. If you like close-up magic, then you should be doing cards, some coins, some ropes, some everything. You should have a blend that builds. Routines tend to start with a very powerful opener that's short, quick, and visual if you're doing magic. It gets right to the point. It establishes you as a skilled performer and a great entertainer. You don't want a long 7-8 minute piece that involves this audience member, that audience member, this. It's too much. You want them to really quickly understand this guy's really good at what he does, and he's funny, charming, mysterious, whatever your personality trait is. You want to exemplify that in the first minute or two. That's when people are judging you. That's when they're taking all their first impressions, what you're wearing, what you're doing, what your hands are doing, what your props are, and they're creating this picture in their mind. You want to be the one who controls that. You're the director. You want them to think whatever you want them to think. In my case, I want them to think that I'm friendly, that I'm amazing, that I'm a little bit charming, and that what I do is very, very powerful. I want that little bit of edge of mystery to it as well. Those are the things I do very quick and fast. I want to seem like an everyday kind of guy. I don't want to seem very aloof or very cheeseball or too energetic. I'm like an everyday kind of guy who just does amazing things, and I get right to the point. That's the key. Same thing for you. As your routine goes, so let's say the first thing you do is a card trick. If you're just into card magic, there's nothing wrong with that. You'll want to do card tricks, but make them different. Don't do a pick a card trick, then another pick a card trick, then another pick a card trick. They're all going to blend together in their mind. You want their memory to have different pieces of what was amazing. Start with maybe one card trick. Maybe it's a pick a card and it's fast. They put the card in, amazing production, boom. That card turns into 4 aces, amazing. Then you do something with the aces. You want each routine, each trick to flow together. And maybe if you can, call back. Maybe there's a trick where you pull a signed card out of a pocket, it comes back in the deck, and then 1 or 2 tricks later, whoop, the card's in your wallet out of the blue from before. So then they remember, oh, that was so amazing what he did at the beginning. That's called a callback. The key is that all your routines combine in some form and they build. You don't want to do something amazing at the beginning and then do stuff that's not as good, and then at the end, it's still worse. You want to leave them with probably your most amazing trick. So it starts big, the tricks in the middle are very impressive, and then you end big, fireworks, just like a finale in fireworks. Boom, all the end is what you remember, how incredible it was. So take the individual components. Take the tricks you do best right now, the ones you feel the most comfortable with. You don't want to do things that you're nervous that they don't work, or that you're so busy trying to remember how to do the trick that your presentation is flawed. You want the tricks that are seamless. You've done them many, many times. They feel good. They feel easy. You're not focused on the method. You're focused on your pattern, on your presentation. Those are the ones you want to incorporate. Lay it out on a piece of paper if you need to. Write them out. Try to circle them and say, how does this one connect to this one? Is there some theme where this one ends and I can transition right into the next one? The same thing as a movie. You want it to flow well. That's the key. Maybe a rope routine uses a ring, and then in the next routine you use that ring for something else, and it blends right into a coin with the ring. It changes into a coin. You want it to flow nicely, and then you want to determine how long is my routine going to be. Can I change it up? Different audiences, you might want to do stuff longer. If it's a close-up set, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 15 minutes. Hopefully this has gotten you thinking. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. It's going to be something you work on, and it's going to change over time.